Good morning, students. I hope you are healthy and fine. And I expect and hope that you must be studying at home and learning your chapters well. So, children, today I'll start chapter 7. We have already done chapter 6, that is negative sentences, and today we'll start with chapter 7, that is interrogative sentences. In this chapter, children, we will learn to frame interrogative sentences. We'll learn how to make interrogative sentences. And in the previous chapters, you people have already learnt about interrogative sentences. What do you mean by interrogative sentence? A sentence that asks question is called an interrogative sentence. Any sentence that is asking any question, that is called an interrogative sentence. For example, how are you? When will you come? Are you okay? May I help you? Will you stop talking? Any kind of sentence that asks question is called interrogative sentence. Okay. And children, remember one thing, that whenever we frame any interrogative sentence, that sentence ends with a question mark. If a sentence is ending with the question mark, it means it is an interrogative sentences. And we call interrogative sentences as questions. Interrogative can also be called as questions. So, now let us see some of the examples how interrogative sentences are framed using helping verb. Children, one point. Whenever we are framing any interrogative sentence, you just have to place the helping verb before the subject. For example, let us just compare these sentences. Ritu is confident. What is the helping verb in this sentence? Is the helping verb. So is will come before Ritu, and Ritu is the subject. So the helping verb comes before the subject. So is Ritu confident? And a question mark. Similarly, Shivam and Aryan are late. What is the helping verb in this sentence? Are is the helping verb. Children, helping verb refers to the verb that helps the main verb to frame sentences. Alright, so are is the helping verb, so are will come in the beginning. Are Shivam and Aryan late? And a question mark. Third, I am tired. Am is the helping verb over here, so am I tired? Boys were excited. Were is the helping verb, so were boys excited? And a question mark. They will paint the fence. Will is the helping verb over here, so will they paint the fence? And a question mark. Last one. He can solve the crossword. Can he solve the crossword? And a question mark. So just remember this, that you have to put the helping verb at the beginning. You have to place the helping verb before the subject, and then you have to frame the sentence. Now, it is already written, we put the helping verb before the subject to form interrogative sentence. Means always the helping verb is placed before the subject to frame any interrogative sentences, to frame any questions. हम लोग हमेशा helping verb को subject के पहले place करते हैं कोई भी sentence frame करने के लिए. Now let us see some of the examples, some of the exercises. The first exercise. Make the following sentences interrogative. So some exercises are given, and in the first question you have to make the sentence interrogative. Certain sentences are given and you have to change it into interrogative sentence. First one. My voice is audible in the room. So in this sentence, what is the helping verb? First we have to find out the helping verb. Is the helping verb over here, so is will come before the subject. Is my voice audible in the room? And a question mark. Second one. Her purse was expensive. Now you have to find what is the helping verb in the sentence. Was is the helping verb, so was her purse expensive? And a question mark. Remember to put question mark after any interrogative sentence. Otherwise it will not be considered as an interrogative sentence. Third, they were at Burj Khalifa in Dubai. So what is the helping verb over here? Were is the helping verb. So were will come at the beginning. Were they at Burj Khalifa in Dubai? And a question mark. And this way, these 12 questions can easily be solved by you people. Now, tip is given. Now, what is the tip? Just let us read it. Just pick the helping verb and place it before the subject. As I already told you that you just have to choose the helping verb. You just have to pick up the helping verb and you have to place it before the subject. आपको helping verb ढूंढना है sentence में और उस helping verb को आपको subject के पहले place कर देना है. And at last you have to put the question mark. And second, don't forget the question mark at the end of interrogative sentence. And please children, do not forget to put the question mark at the end of any question or interrogative sentence. Otherwise that sentence will not be complete. That will not be considered as complete. Now, third one. Next. Now read these sentences carefully. Children, here 8 sentences are given and now you have to change these sentences into interrogative sentence. But here you have to use do, does and did, and with the help of these do, does and did you have to change the sentence into interrogative sentence. And one more thing, remember to use the root form of the verb, root form. For example, if it is saw, then what will be the root form of the of saw? See. Occupied, occupy. Gave, give. These are the root form of the verbs. So before doing this exercise, let me just tell you something about the use of do, does and did. We have already done this in our previous chapter, that is negative sentence. So we'll just revise once. When do we use do, does and did? There are certain rules that needs to be followed. First one, when do we use do? We use do with I, we, you, they and all the plural nouns. With all the plural nouns and I, we, you, they, we use do. Do is used with these plural nouns and I, we, you and they. Just remember this. Second one, where is does used? Does is used with he, she, it and all the singular noun. जितने भी singular noun होते हैं उसके साथ हम लोग does यूज़ करते हैं और जितने भी plural nouns होते हैं उसके साथ हम लोग do यूज़ करते हैं. Last one, did. अगर did is used with past tense for both singular and plural noun. अगर कोई sentence दिया हुआ है और वो sentence past tense में दिया हुआ है तो चाहे वो sentence में singular noun का यूज़ हो रहा हो या plural noun का यूज़ हो रहा हो, we just use did. Alright, with singular noun we use does, with plural nouns we use do and with past tense we use did, चाहे वो singular रहे या plural रहे. Alright, now let us see the examples. First one, he reads fluently. He, with he what we use does. So does he read fluently? Reads का read हो जाएगा. We use the root form of the verb. Reads नहीं होगा. We use the root form. So reads will turn into read and we have to put a question mark. Next, I go to gym. I के साथ हम लोग क्या यूज़ करते हैं? I के साथ हम लोग do यूज़ करते हैं. So do I go to gym? है ना? Question mark. Postman delivers our letters. Postman अब singular है या plural है? We are talking about one postman or are we talking about many postmen? We are talking about one postman. It is singular and with singular we use does. So does postman deliver our letters? Delivers का deliver हो जाएगा and a question mark. Next, they manufacture wooden furniture. अब they, what do we use with they? We use do. Do they manufacture wooden furniture? And a question mark. Next, she saw the red fort. अब यहाँ पे देखो, यहाँ पे कुछ changes आ गया है. The sentence is in past tense. She saw, उसने देखा था. She saw the red fort. तो since the sentence is in past tense, तो यहाँ पे ना सिंगुलर प्लूरल चाहे जो भी रहे, वी हैव टू यूज डिड. सो डिड शी सी द रेड फोर्ट, वी हैव टू यूज द रूट फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब. सॉ का सी हो जाएगा, इट विल टर्न इन टू सी एंड अ क्वेश्चन मार्क. नेक्स्ट, we occupied our seats. Occupied, this is also a past tense sentence, so we have to use did in this. Did we occupy our seats? Occupied will turn into occupy. Next, Ishu gave me a book. Ishu gave, it is also a past tense sentence, so did Ishu give me a book? Gave will turn into give. Last, he does his work. He does, ये कोई पास्ट टेंस का सेंटेंस नहीं है, इट्स अ नॉर्मल सेंटेंस. ही डज हिज वर्क, वो अपना काम करता है. डज ही डू हिज वर्क, डज का क्या होगा रूट फॉर्म, डज का हो जाएगा डू. एंड सिंस यहाँ पे ही लगा है एंड वी यूज डज विथ ही एंड शी, तो यहाँ पे ही के साथ डज आ गया है. डज ही डू हिज वर्क. प्लीज चिल्ड्रन, डू नॉट फॉरगेट टू गिव क्वेश्चन मार्क एट द एंड ऑफ द sentence. Now we have an exercise based on these rules. What you have to do here, change these sentences into interrogatives. You have to, certain sentences are given and you have to change these sentences into interrogatives. Place do, does, did in the beginning of these sentences and use root form of the verb. And children, I think you are already aware that where you have to place do, does and did, how you have to use these words. So with the help of that chart that I showed you just now, you can easily do this exercise. I'll give an example. She opens the gate. She, what do we use with she? He and she, what do we use? We use does. So does she open the gate? Opens will turn into open and a question mark. Ravi goes for a walk. Now Ravi is singular or plural? Tell me. Ravi is singular, एक इंसान है, सिंगुलर है, तो does Ravi go for a walk?